Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Corey Dennis. Is that loud enough? Can everyone hear that? Yes? Thank you. It is my great pleasure to be your Master of Ceremonies for today's graduation. I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather today and pay my respects to their elders past and present. I extend that respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders people here today. I also welcome the following distinguished guests. Honourable Mark Ryan, MP, Minister for Police and Corrective Services and Minister for Queensland Fire and Emergency Services. Commissioner Greg Leach, Queensland Fire and Emergency Services. Acting Deputy Commissioner Kevin Walsh, Strategy and Corporate Services. Acting Assistant Commissioner Neil Francis, Fire and Rescue Service Directorate. Acting Assistant Commissioner David Herman, Queensland Fire and Emergency Services People. Acting Assistant Commissioner Matthew Bulow, Brisbane Region. Chief Superintendent David Tucker, North Coast Region. Mr Peter Chalmers, Senior Vice President, United Firefighters Union, Queensland. Mr Alan Musk, President, Retired Firefighters Association. Mr Tony Ross, my apologies, Relationships Manager, QBank, and his team. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all here on behalf of the Minister to the graduation ceremony for Firefighters Recruit Course 142, 2023. Would everyone please welcome the graduating firefighters of Recruit Course 142 marching onto the parade ground, led by Acting Station Officer Franciscus Nahak. Sorry, my apologies. As you hear them left wheel in under the covered area, please, at that stage, show your appreciation for your firefighters. Ladies and gentlemen, can I please ask everyone to be upstanding? I would now like to invite Uncle Norm to come forward for the acknowledgement to country.
Walla, Hokamandaya, Gonguri, Kari and the Nani. Good morning and welcome. I'm a very proud Aboriginal elder, and my country is the Gungari country, which is about 350 kilometres west of Brisbane. And I must say, for our culture, when we're on somebody else's land, which I am today, I must pay my respects to the Gungari elders that have passed, and I must say, welcome to Quandamooka country. I must also acknowledge the elders of today, and I must also acknowledge our up-and-coming elders who will continue on with this oldest living culture the world has seen. Before I go, I would like to congratulate these firefighters and welcome to this great family we call QFRS. I would just like to say too before I go, I was the first Aboriginal person to become a fire officer within the Queensland Fire and Rescue Service way back in the 1970s. So I welcome these young recruits here today and hope they love it as much as I loved it. Thank you.
Please remain standing for the Australian National Anthem. Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. I would now like to invite the Commissioner and the Minister to inspect the firefighters from Recruit Course 142. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Minister. And thank you to our bagpipes and drummers.
Right, stand up, east.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite Commissioner Greg Leach to address the ceremony.
Thank you, Corey. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the School of Fire and Emergency Services training here at White Island. A particular welcome to all of the families, friends and loved ones that are here today, because this really is your day. This is a day to celebrate what these 16 amazing young firefighters have achieved in their 17 weeks training here at the college. If I could also acknowledge Uncle Norm, pay my respects, Uncle Norm, to you, and acknowledge that we're meeting here on the ancient lands of the Turrbal, Yagara and the Quandamooka people, and recognise their continuing connection to land, sea and culture. And I should also acknowledge Uncle Norm, as he mentioned at the end, very modestly, that he had a very distinguished career with the Fire and Rescue Service here in Queensland. We're very proud of Uncle Norm for what he's achieved as the first Indigenous man to be part of the Fire and Rescue Service, but what he continues to do for helping young Indigenous youth here in Queensland. Well done. If I could acknowledge our Minister, the Honourable Mark Ryan MP, Minister for Police and Corrective Services and Minister for Fire and Emergency Services. Thank you, Minister. If I could acknowledge all of my executive colleagues that are here with me today. If I could also acknowledge Peter Chalmers, Senior Vice President, the United Firefighters Union of Queensland. If I could acknowledge Alan Musk and say congratulations on becoming President of the Retired Firefighters Association and welcome here today. If I could also acknowledge Tony Ross and the team from QBank, great supporters not only of the Fire and Rescue Service and QFIS, but all of our first responder agencies. Thank you to QBank. Particularly if I could acknowledge the staff, management here at the School of Fire and Emergency Services training, particularly acknowledge the recruit instructors, because without the quality of the instructors who come off station and come down here to impart their knowledge and skills to our firefighters, they wouldn't be as well turned out as what they are today. So thank you to our recruit instructors. And particularly to family, friends and loved ones. As I said, for the last 17 weeks you've watched your loved ones go off to White Island to do what they do. You've probably been wondering what have they been doing that whole time, and here they are turned out today, ready to start their new careers with the Fire and Rescue Service. And as you can see, they've come from all walks of life to join the fire service. They've brought with them a whole range of life skills and other skills into the fire service, and I can say that that will stand them in good stead for whatever they might confront at any given day as their lives as firefighters. And whilst we've done our best to provide them the basic training that they need to keep themselves and their colleagues safe on station, it is a career of continuous learning. And so the bad news for our firefighters is that the hard work doesn't stop here. Their learning will continue out on station as they consolidate their skills, and hopefully they go on and have a long and rewarding career with the Fire and Rescue Service and take promotional opportunities as they come along. As I mentioned, the world is changing around us as we move to decarbonise the economy. We're seeing lots of new challenges for firefighters around lithium-ion battery fires, electric vehicle fires, and a whole range of new challenges that we're coming up to speed with every day. And I can assure you that we invest heavily in training to make sure that our firefighters can be as safe as they can be in confronting whatever they do out in the communities. To the firefighters, I can say that after 36 years in the emergency services, I'm sure that, like me, you won't regret a day of your career choice. It's been a wonderful career for me, and I'm sure it will be for you. The camaraderie on station, the respect with which you're held by the community, and that comes with a lot of responsibility on your behalf to make sure that you continue to uphold the values of QFIS and the Fire and Rescue Service in respect, integrity, courage, loyalty and trust. You now carry that mantle along with all of the staff within the Fire and Rescue Service, and I'm sure that you will do us well. This moment's a little bittersweet for me. This is my last recruit course as Commissioner. I wish you well. I've had a wonderful 4 years here at QFIS. Thank you to the staff of the college for all that you've done and that you continue to do. And I know that the Fire and Rescue Service here in Queensland is going to continue to grow and go from strength to strength. So to the 16 of you, congratulations on getting to where you are today, and I wish you well in your future careers. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. I will now invite Firefighter Michael Callaghan to recite the Firefighter's Prayer.
Right. Attention!
When I am called to duty, God, wherever flames may rage, give me strength to save some life, whatever be its age. Help me embrace a little child before it is too late, or save an older person from the horror of that fate. Enable me to be alert and hear the weakest shout, and quickly and efficiently to put the fire out. I want to feel my calling and to give the best in me, to guard my every neighbour and protect their property. And if, according to my fate, I am to lose my life, please bless with your protecting hand all those I've loved in life.
Right. Stand up. Peace.
Thank you, Firefighter. I would now like to invite Mr Mark Ryan, MP, to address the firefighters from Recruit Course 142.
Good morning, everyone. Can I join the Commissioner and Uncle Norm in acknowledging that we meet on the most ancient lands of First Nations people? And in doing so, can I thank the Elders past, present and emerging for connecting us to that first sunrise, connecting us to the beginning of time. No other place in the world has a connection to the oldest living continuous culture, but we do here, and we get to call this place our home. To the Commissioner, and members of your leadership team, thanks very much for welcoming the new firefighters, and particularly to you, Commissioner. It is a bittersweet moment because I know that you're leaving with a heavy heart, but you're going back to family in Victoria and other opportunities. And on this, the last graduation that you'll be presiding over as Commissioner, I wanted to publicly acknowledge and thank you for your service to Queensland. I know it's hard for a Victorian to serve Queensland, but for the last 4 years you've been an honorary Queenslander, and you've certainly made an impact. And you know, in certain roles like commissioners and ministers, you only get to make a contribution for a blink of a moment in time, and you've got to make sure you use that time well. And you certainly have, Commissioner. So thank you, and I honour your service and wish you well for your time back in Victoria and the remainder of your service. To Peter Chalmers from the United Firefighters Union, to Alan from the Retired Firefighters Association, to QBank and other community supporters that are here, it's fantastic to be acknowledging history for our new firefighters, the beginning of their career of service here in the Queensland Fire and Rescue Service. To family and friends, I know it's a proud moment for you, but to most importantly, to Queensland's newest firefighters, congratulations and welcome. It's an outstanding choice that you have made, a choice to serve the community. You turned up at the gates of this academy 80 days ago as citizens, but you'll leave these gates today as firefighters. You turned up here as individuals, but you'll leave today as a team. The esteem that firefighters are held in, wherever they are, but particularly here in Queensland, is an honour that is now bestowed upon you. It's a rightful honour though, because you've chosen to serve the community, you've chosen to help others, and for that we're grateful. It is an extremely proud moment for the community, but I know particularly for your family. And I always like watching the faces of your family members as you walk in as a team, the pride that's on their face. They're excited for you, but they're also proud of you because you have made a choice to help others and to serve your community. I want to take this opportunity to thank you for making that choice, but also to wish you well in your career of service. Although you have chosen the Queensland Fire and Rescue Service for your service, know this as well. The service and the community has chosen you. They've chosen you because of your character, because of your values, and because of the commitment that you are making today when you take your oath to serve. I want to thank you, congratulate you, and commend you for that choice. I wish you well for your career of service ahead. Well done, firefighters. Thank you for serving. All the very best for your career.
Excuse me, Minister.
I always forget.
Thank you, Minister. I would now like to invite the Commissioner back, please, for the presentation of the certificates for the firefighters on Recruit Course 142. Firefighters of Recruit Course 142, when I call your name, please come forward to receive your graduation certificate. Remembering, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time since these recruits started this course that they'll now be referred to as firefighter. Firefighter Michael Callahan, North Coast Region, Bundaberg. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Joel Cross, North Coast Region, Sunshine Coast. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Kobe Francis Griggs, North Coast Region, Maryborough. Congratulations, firefighter. A nice sigh of relief. Firefighter Kira Green, North Coast Region, Sunshine Coast. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Ryan Gruel, North Coast Region, Maryborough. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Lee Harrison, Brisbane Region. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Bradley Honeywood, Brisbane Region. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Reese Honour, North Coast Region, Bundaberg. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Christy Lee Lukey, North Coast Region, Bundaberg. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Dylan Newbigin, North Coast Region, Sunshine Coast. Congratulations, firefighter. Now to the other end of the coast. Firefighter Alex O'Rafferty, Southeastern Region, Gold Coast. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Braden Shumbury, Southeastern Region, Gold Coast. Wrong? Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Kyle Trevor Jones, Southeastern Region, Gold Coast. Great smile. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Ryan Waller, North Coast Region, Sunshine Coast. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Kirsty Waters, North Coast Region, Sunshine Coast. Congratulations, firefighter. Firefighter Ryan Webber, Brisbane Region. Congratulations, firefighter. Thank you very much, Commissioner. Thank you very much, Minister. Who? You had me worried there for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank the following people for their dedication to training on Firefighter Recruit Course 142. The recruit instructors of Recruit Course 142 for their outstanding commitment to the recruit training program, and the associated staff. Please, when I call out your name, please make yourself be known, because without this team, obviously this training and the academy would not operate, and we would not be delivering the level of training that we are to our future firefighters. I'd like to start by acknowledging Business Support Officer Mrs. Desley Ball. The two recruit course coordinators, Station Officer Chris Nealon, Station Officer Mark Malanta. Station Officer Malanta can't be here today, unfortunately, but thank you, gentlemen. The lead instructor on Recruit Course 142, Station Officer Rob Andrews. Instructor, Station Officer Andrew Forsyth. Instructor, Acting Station Officer Gareth Jellyman. To the rear of our ranks, Instructor, Acting Station Officer Franciscus Nahak. In addition to those people present here today, I'd also like to acknowledge the staff from our live fire campus, and I'd also like to acknowledge the team from the Volunteer Emergency Services training team for their commitment to the recruit courses. Thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now take a brief opportunity to speak about the awards being presented today. The standard and calibre of these recruits has been exceptionally high, making it difficult to separate and select the award winners. There are 3 awards that are presented at the completion of the firefighter training program. The first firefighting award presented today is the Dan Campbell Award for significant progressive achievement of practical firefighting skills incorporating the highest safety standards. Queensland Fire and Emergency Services strives to recruit individuals from a diverse range of backgrounds. This award recognises the recruit who has displayed the greatest progression of learning and improved performance by extending and challenging themselves throughout the course. The Dan Campbell Shield is sponsored and donated by the Retired Firefighters Association. An abridged story of Dan Campbell's contribution to firefighting in Queensland is included in your program. I would now like to call upon Mr. Alan Musk to present the Dan Campbell Retired Firefighters Association Shield. The recipient of the Dan Campbell Award is firefighter Ryan Waller. Congratulations, firefighter, and thank you very much, Alan. Queensland Fire and Emergency Services values partnerships forged with local, interstate and national businesses. Ampol Australia is one of those valued partners. The second award being presented today is the Ampol Award. This is awarded to the most outstanding practical recruit firefighter. The recruit training course encompasses multiple disciplines of a practical nature, and these include driver training and pump operations, breathing apparatus procedures, search and rescue techniques, live fire, petrochemical and structural firefighting operations, bushfire and transportation firefighting, hazardous material operations, technical rescue and urban search and rescue, and road crash rescue. The most outstanding practical recruit firefighter has displayed an overall high standard of competency in all the practical components of the course. I'll now call upon Acting Assistant Commissioner David Herman to present this award on behalf of Ampol Australia. The recipient of the Ampol Outstanding Practical Firefighter Award is Firefighter Braden Chambray. Congratulations, Firefighter. Thank you, Mr. Herman. The final award to be presented today is the Commissioner's Award, DUCS, of Recruit Course 142. This is awarded to the recruit firefighter who attains the highest overall grade in all the assessment criteria of knowledge, skills, attitude and safety. This person also displays an exceptional commitment to the recruit course, the recruit instructors, academy staff and fellow recruits. This award is sponsored by the Commissioner of Queensland Fire and Emergency Services. I see the Commissioner is already in place. So the recipient of the Commissioner's Award, DUCS, of Recruit Course 142 is Firefighter Joel Cross. Congratulations, Firefighter. Thank you again, Commissioner. Queensland firefighters are not only bound by the Queensland Government Code of Conduct, but also by the Queensland Fire and Emergency Services Code of Ethics. This code is taken very seriously amongst the ranks of Queensland firefighters. And I would now like to call upon Firefighter Lee Harrison to recite the Queensland Fire and Emergency Services Code of Ethics.
Right, attention!
How cool is this? Okay. As a firefighter with the Queensland Fire and Emergency Services, I have a duty to protect life, property and the environment, render assistance at all fires, accidents, explosions or other emergencies that I attend. At all times, I will discharge my duties promptly, properly and diligently. I'll make every effort to prevent loss, damage or injury occurring to any person, property or the environment. I will strive for excellence and endeavour to improve my knowledge and professionalism. I will maintain a standard of physical fitness commensurate with the requirements of my duties. I will not participate in any improper activity which is likely to bring discredit to the reputation of the Queensland Fire and Emergency Services Commissioner or myself. I will not use my position for private advantage or profit. I accept these ethics as a necessary part of my Queensland Fire and Emergency Services and personal life.
Thank you, Firefighter. Well done. Thank you, Firefighter Harrison. Ladies and gentlemen, that completes the ceremony for Firefighter Recruit Course 142. Can I please ask everyone to be upstanding and join me in a round of applause for our graduating firefighters. I would now like to call upon Station Officer Nahak to dismiss for the final time the firefighters of Recruit Course 142, 2023.
Right. Ice order. March! Firefighters, for the last time, to your station, dismiss!
Ladies and gentlemen, please feel free to come forward and congratulate your firefighters. Thank you very much.
Well done, Corey. Another good one, mate.
Thanks, Steve. Cheers. Thank you.